Looking ahead, the Pacific Northwest Multicultural Readers Series and Film Festival returns next week with a powerhouse lineup of talent.
Yes, as ambassador this year, the festival is bringing Golden Globe winner and two-time Emmy nominee Regina Taylor, who is the first black woman to play Juliet on Broadway. So joining us this morning with how the festival connects the community to art with a purpose, we have Jerry Foster, the director of Passenar Theater, here this morning. Good morning. Great to see you.
Good to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. So Passenar, Oregon's longest running black theater company. So why is this so important to highlight this and to keep this festival going? What does this festival mean for you?
Well, you know, in a conversation years ago, there are a lot of plays that were sitting on shelves and gathering dust and the whole bit. And a lot of playwrights' work weren't getting the light of day. So within that conversation that we were having, we decided that let's give them a platform. So we bring these playwrights in from all around the country, and to put their plays on display, match them up with local readers as well as readers from across the country who come in, because they've never been to Oregon. You know, and so when they come to Oregon, it's like they fall in love. Now, there are some that have returned, but then there are some new ones that are coming, and they are excited to be here. And so we want to be able to not only spotlight those playwrights, but also spotlight our local actors so that we can give them a bigger platform in which to show their craft.
Yeah. You know, Hollywood has come a long way, but we still do have a ways to go when it comes to really creating space and giving the same opportunities to artists of color, to indigenous voices in theater and film, and to bring it all together in one festival to really help connect that community. What does that do for all of the artists who come and be a part of it?
Well, you know, one of the things that we found out was that we all face the same issues, no matter what cultural background you are in. And we won't know about that unless we have that conversation. And in having that conversation, we find out that, wow, we're talking the same thing, but we're talking it from a different cultural perspective. And so what this does is opens it up and gives us an opportunity to talk and connect so that when we have these conversations are where we are not being offensive in our language, where we know how to communicate, because that's one of the biggest problems that's happening with us, period, as a country, is having a problem with communicating.
Is that something that art as a medium is so helpful to advance that conversation, or maybe it's a common ground for that conversation to take shape?
It is that conduit for it. What we find out with theater, particularly Passenar, is that we use theater as a platform for discussion of issues that affect our community. And so we put those issues in the forefront. So now you have reference in which you can utilize when you're having those conversations.
Yeah, so a lot of that will be center stage at this year's festival, but you've got something new coming along this year as well, the Youth Artist Expo. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's something new that we brought in this year. We wanted to do this because passing art means passing on art, history, and culture from one generation to the next. And we want to make that happen. One of the things that the festival features is we have 35 films that goes from the different genres of comedy and biographies, as well as issues that deal with infant mortality and things of that nature, and animation. And we also highlight 27 play readings. So, you know, that's a lot to cram into 3.5 days.
Sure is, yeah.
But we make it happen.
Yeah, that's great. Well, if anybody wants to get involved, whether it's, you know, maybe partaking in the festival, or they want to just attend or volunteer, are those opportunities open?
All the time. They can go to either Passenar at Yahoo, Passenar at, boy, it's early.
I mean, we'll have it on coin.com.
Yeah,
you can go to PNMCfestival.org.
There we go.
And sign up. You know, and also too, if you want to get an idea as to what the festival has to offer, we have a whole lineup, a whole festival schedule that's there. And I don't want you to be overwhelmed, so just take your time, take your pen, pick out what you want to look at, and then be a part of it. Exactly.
That's great. Well, to have so much talent in too. You know, like you said, both local and national. It's a one-of-a-kind event. That's really, really great.
It really is. It really is. Not only do we have Miss Regina Taylor, but we also have Javon Johnson that's coming back from the Oval. We have Bobby Yan, who's a 7-time Emmy award-winning director that's
Wow.
coming. We have Starletta DuPont out of California. That's an actor, and so we try to mix it up.
Yeah.
Like you said, there is a lot packed into 3 days. It's going to be a fantastic festival. Thanks for being here this morning, Jerry. It's great to talk with you.
Yeah, great to see you
Thank you for having me. I can act like I'm awake now. All right?
Yes,
We got
you
the coffee
are.
upstairs
You're doing a
brewing
great
for you.
job.
Yeah.
I know.
Right, okay.
I told him we already had a head start on our coffee. We've been drinking since 2 a.m. Hey, if you want to check out this year's PNMC Fest, it kicks off next Thursday, August 14th.